Hi, I'm Caroline from Pilates Lifestyle. If you've been working out really hard and you want a treat, okay, this is my treat to you. This is the ultimate foam roller massage. So we're going to start with our quads. So if you bring the roller here just up against your knees and then you relax over it, okay, relax. You're going to roll the roller up to the knee and then roll all the way back down onto your thigh. Okay, it's quite sore and you'll get a wonderful massage. If you find you come across a knot, stay there and then just roll forward and back, forward and back. Now just two things to kind of know. If I turn my feet out, in other words, if my feet are like that, okay, and I roll up, I'm going to suddenly get the inside of my thigh. And then if I turn my feet or my toes in towards each other and I roll, I'll get more of the outside of my thigh. Oh, this is really sore. So depending on, where you are the most sore, you could stay on one section of muscle, or you could just do the whole range of muscle. It's probably better to do the whole range of muscle. Okay, so that's enough of the quads. If you want to do your shins, and if you suffer from shin splints, okay, this is brilliant, but again, I have to warn you, you're quite sore. Start with your knee on your roller and bring your hands away from you here. Okay, now pull in your belly button and now breathe in and roll all the way out to the front of your feet and then roll all the way back to the knee. So roll to the front, so it rolls all the way along that shin bone. But everybody that I give this to says it's a fantastic cure for their shin splints. And roll away, but it's quite sore. And then roll it all the way in and roll away. So you can keep doing that. Then I'm going to move on to the calf, next muscle group. And we're going to sit with your ankles on the roller and your hands just next to you. But you do need to use a bit of body strength here. You're going to breathe in and then roll the roller all the way to the back of the knee and then roll it all the way back. So you may need to move your hands a little bit closer towards you. So just play around with the roller. There's no right or wrong when it comes to working out with the roller. It's really a journey of discovery. If I turn my feet out, okay, there you go, I go up the outside of the calf muscle. If I turn my feet in parallel, okay, the back of the calf muscle. And now for me anyway, the most excruciating is if I turn my toes in, and it goes all the way up the inside of the calf muscle. Okay, then an alternative would be to actually rotate both feet in one direction, and you roll, and then you come back center, and then you roll back the other way. Okay, so I can feel a really big knot in the back of one of my calves, so it's really sore, but really good for releasing it. So roll to the side, and then roll back. Okay, so that's the calf muscle. Whew, you can almost feel a little bit of sweat just from the agony of it. Okay, so here, hamstrings. It's not the roller, I have to say, it's not great for the hamstrings because it's such a big muscle that, yes, you get a bit of a massage, but it's not that powerful. So what you could do is cross one leg, over the other. So you're just rolling on the one leg, cross it over, and you could roll into the hamstring just and double the weight by using your other leg. Okay, now the next one, your buttock muscles, gluteal muscles. This is, I think the roller is excellent for this. And it definitely beats rolling around on a tennis ball. So extend one leg, and I come over onto your side, okay, and then just roll into the buttock muscle. And you'll find, if you find a knot there, stay there and just roll forward and back, roll forward and back. So you try to release it. And that's the same principle for any muscle group. If you can't feel a knot, okay, try roll onto the other side. So I've got this leg bent, my other leg straight, hand, body weight kind of hanging over here, and I'm rolling. Or you could try, okay, just kind of rolling here, side to side. Then the next one, the IT band. Very, very painful on the roller. So, if you want to do it, you come all the way over onto your side. If you actually bring this leg to the front, you'll balance the weight. You can come down onto your elbow, and you can roll all the way in and all the way out. Or, again, you can see here, you could just maybe walk it all the way to the knee and then all the way out. So I've got a lot of my body weight is actually on my hands and my foot. So I don't have to use my whole body weight onto that IT band, just because it is just a sore group of muscles to actually try and massage. Okay, so that's your IT band. Then, the one I love the most is probably this one. I'm coming down onto the mat, I'm placing the roller underneath my lower back and hips. Okay, so I'm going to hold onto the roller here, lift one knee and lift the other. Now, none of this is static, so it means you can move it around. So I'm going to roll my knees to one side, head turns the other way, and then pull in your navel. Oh, and I just love this one because it kind of gets right into every muscle across the top of the hips and the lower back and into the buttock muscle and then back center. Then if you wanted to take it up your back a little bit, just lift the roller a little bit higher. Obviously if it's too sore on the bony bits, well then just bring your roller down a bit so it gets more into the kind of meaty muscle bit. And then roll to the side. You can feel it coming right across those hip joints. And then roll. Or if you've gone and taken it too low, too high, just take it down a little bit. So here, again, that's a really nice one. Gets into that glute knee, that side buttock muscle. Can cause loads of problems. Things like sciatica, pulling on the SI joints, causing lower back pain. So, you know, if you do feel that these muscles are knotted, then these are definitely well worth doing, these stretches. Okay, then if you take your roller out, bring yourself up, and now we'll do the back. So the back, you've got to start sitting. Just watch, if you've got long hair, it's not tied up in a ponytail, you need to watch so you don't catch your hair under the roller. Okay, so you're going to start sitting at the back here. And then I can put my hands behind me and nice and gently just kind of massage into my lower back, and you can kind of feel it going over each nodule of your spine. And it's really, again, you can probably see by my face and I hit a muscle group. Somebody watching you will be able to see by yours when you hit a muscle group that's really kind of knotted. Then you could roll a little bit further out. I'm going to take my hands away from this for this one, and I'm going to roll forward and back, and then forward and back. I can roll right up, onto those shoulder blades. And then the last group, which I just love, and so does everybody else in the class, is to put your neck up onto the roller. Okay, so get nice and comfy, neck goes in, arms relax down by your side, you close your eyes, and then you're going to breathe in. And then just roll your head to the side, and as you roll your head, you're pushing gently down so you can feel those lovely big muscles at the base of the neck, and you're just massaging, trying to even push a little bit of the cervical spine, the top of the spine, into the roller, and you just roll side to side, breathing in and exhaling. And it's so relaxing. You just kind of want to nod off to sleep. And then breathe in. You could stay there for as long as you want. You take the roller out, and just one last one, the shoulder blade and the shoulder girdle. Lots of people have shoulder pain. It's a kind of a difficult one to get you on the roller, but I find this one works really well. So you start sitting on the end of the roller, and then just make your way down. So again, just kind of get comfy on the roller. You want to feel your spines aligned. We use these rollers to work out on as well, but this is just the fun part, the treat part, which you get, at the end of every workout. And now, if you roll, basically, take the arm out and then roll. The worst thing that can happen here is that you roll off your roller. Okay, it's not that far to the floor. So you just roll, but as you roll, you're going to roll right the way into that shoulder, and over that shoulder blade, and all the way across to the other side. And at the same time, actually, if you can see what's happening here with the butt muscle, I'm getting a nice stretch into the glute, or massage into the glute as well. So you can roll. If you find you're concerned about your balance, just keep your head up, and you actually can roll right into the deltoid here of the upper arm. So you can roll all the way, oops, I nearly rolled over, you can roll all the way here into that. But this is just the most amazing. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed your mini massage with Pilates Lifestyle today.